So just have a seat, as I mentioned. Once again, if you're more comfortable sitting on a brick or a block, then just sit on a brick or a block. Maybe put that right leg in front of you to start. That way we're kind of all on that same leg. And just settle in for a moment. Welcome yourself to your mat, to your practice this morning. Wonderful way to start the day. So this morning I looked up a word that I heard this weekend. I just love a simple word called wonder. So the definition of wonder is to think or speculate curiosity, to be filled with admiration, amazement, or awe, to simply marvel. And of course, maybe a miraculous event. Today, we're going to keep that in mind. We're going to meet ourselves where we are, not where maybe we used to be, or not maybe where we'd like to be, but where we are right now. And just be in awe of where you are. Be in awe with the fact that you show up on your mat, regardless of what you wish you could do or what you used to be able to do. And maybe we should just be in awe about that simple act of aging, that every day we've been aging since the day we've been born. So not just getting older, since the day we were born, we are aging, and we change constantly. Let's bring our arms out to the side and then take a breath, bringing the arms over the head and then gliding them right to the heart center. And then inhale, just let those fingertips reach back up and then float down and touch the earth. Let's do that again. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, glide the hands to the heart. And then inhale, bring them all the way up and let them float down. Walking the hands a little bit behind you with the fingertips facing the back of your mat. Push down with the fingertips and allow the body to get a little taller, and then start to push your body forward, just a little at a time. Just keep pushing until that's where you just need to be right now. And then change the hands to the front of you and allow your head to just bow down. It's not about going deep and low, it's just being comfortable here. Kind of pay attention to what that feels like. For me, it's expanding that lower back a little bit. My back was a little sore when I woke up this morning. So it feels nice to be here right now. And then just slowly walk yourself back, sliding the hands back out. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. This time we're going to twist to the right-hand side. So we're going to just take a moment to push our hand behind us down and lift our body up high. And then exhale, just push into that front leg and look over that back shoulder. And then just gently let it go a little bit. And then press again, push, exhale. And then inhale, let it go. And one more time, exhale, push and hold. Sweeping the hand behind you up to your ear. Give yourself a little side bend towards the opposite knee. Take a breath in, feel the fingertips reach. And then exhale, drop that hand to the opposite knee as you return to center. Inhale, roll the spine back, chin to chest. Exhale, return to center, but bring the hands into eagle arms. Inhale, feel the shoulders lift, the elbows lift a little bit higher. And then exhale, we're going to come forward one more time. Keep moving forward, and then begin to let those arms release. Hands come down, and see if perhaps you can move a little bit further into this fold. Beautiful. Walking back into center. Take that right leg that's in the front and extend it out long, and then the left leg as well. Feeling your hands right down in front of you, push that mat, and then take one hand step away, pulling the toes back towards the kneecaps. Just allow the body to go down, let the elbows touch the ground. Just bow. Maybe move the hips a little side to side, body over the legs. Good. Then we're going to walk back, taking our right hand, glide it down the right leg, reach back with the left arm, and then bring the arm to your ear and take a nice side bend. And slowly rise back to the center. This time, bring that right leg in first, and then the left leg in front. Bringing the hands to the heart, inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky, and exhale, float them down to touch the earth. Inhale, bring them back up, and exhale, bring them down. Inhale, bring them all the way up, and then bring them back down and touch the earth, and stay here as you walk the hands back behind you and push your body forward. Keep going until you feel that's about as far as you can go. And then change the position of the hands to be in front and just simply bow down. Let the back round a little bit. And then walking back. Bring the arms back up and then rotate the body to the left hand side. Take that moment to find your posture, get really tall, and then exhale, just push and look over the back shoulder. Inhale, release and let it go. Go again, press. Release and let it go. And then press one more time and hold. Pay attention to what you feel here. And then allowing that back arm to come up to the ear, tip over towards the opposite knee into a side bend. One more breath as you reach. And then inhale, let that hand float down to the opposite knee, returning to center. Roll the spine back, nice big inhalation. Exhale, come back to center, find those eagle arms. Lifting those elbows up to shoulder height, begin to move forward. And keep moving. Once you feel that tightness, go ahead and let go of those arms and just allow the body to go deeper towards the floor. Gliding back up to center, extend that front leg, which is the left leg. Perfect. Gliding that left hand down that left leg, reach back with the right, and then bring it up to the ear, find the side bend. And then slowly come back to the center, extend that second leg out, and walk forward one last time. Maybe each time you move into this pose, you find your way down just a little bit more. Maybe you reached your limit, and that's a beautiful place to be. And then walking right back down to the center. We're going to bring both of the feet in and swing them around to the side, coming up onto the knees. Inhale, bring the arms straight up. Bring them down just halfway, taking the right leg out to the side. Inhale, take the hand down the leg and just take that side bend once again. And then exhale, return to center, but cartwheel the hand down to the mat and just tip over. Inhale, return to the center, and exhale, just slide down that leg. And then inhale, back up to center, cartwheel down towards the floor. And then one more time, just come all the way up and slide down. And this time, as we make our way down to the mat, take that palm down, maybe walk it forward a little bit, pick that back leg off the floor and bring the arm to the head. Well done. Flex the foot. Beautiful. Supported side table. Beautiful. And now placing that foot down, slowly rise back up. Bend that right leg and glide into a gentle side lunge, tipping it over right here. Taking it into some really deep stretches this morning. Slowly rise to center, rotate the body towards that leg, straighten it out, heel down, toe up, and just let the hands touch down. Bring both hands to the front and then slide all the way back into a one-legged child's pose and bow down. So that right leg is still out to the side. You slid it out to where you're comfortable. And let's stretch these hamstrings out today. Maybe treat ourselves to whatever version of a split our body allows us to do. And then slowly bring the hands back, press back to center, and bring the knees back together. Rise all the way up, and then bring the arms halfway down. This time that left leg goes out to the side. Keeping the posture upright and tall, take a breath, and then exhale, just slide down that leg. Inhale, return to the center, and exhale, reach towards the floor, and take a side bend the other way. Inhale, come up to center, and exhale, slide down the leg. And inhale, come back to the center and reach down towards the floor. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, slide down that leg. And here we go. We're going to take it into that nice side table. So we're going to take the hand down, maybe walk it forward, pull that back leg off the floor and arm by the ear, flex the foot. Hold right here. And then touching the foot back to the floor, slowly rise back up. And then take that knee and just bend it and allow the knee to move towards the ankle. Nice side lunge, and then tip it over right here. Slowly return to center, rotating the body towards that leg, and then just straighten it out. Reach down and take a nice deep stretch. Moving both hands to the front, that left leg slides out further. Your seat moves back towards the heel, one-legged child pose. And then slowly bringing yourself back to the center, bring the knees back in and rise all the way up. Go ahead and turn the body the length of the mat. Bring the arms over the head, take the right hand and reach back towards that right leg. Half a camel pose. Allow the hips and the belly to push forward. Look up towards that left hand. And then release, come back to center. And let's just switch. So bringing that left arm up, look back. Let the right hand touch down. Push the hips and the belly forward and then gaze up. Slowly come back to the center. Bringing both hands to the lower back, right at the top of those hips there, right at that nice kind of heavy part of your backside. I want you to just pull the elbows towards one another. Begin to push your hips forward and fall back with the shoulders, dropping the head. Feel the hands pushing down and into the body. And then release and come back up. Sliding the hands down to the hamstrings, so right the backside of the legs. Fall back again, allowing the hands to just stay right there. and then returning to center. Bring the hands to tabletop position, and then lower the belly and lift the gaze. Roll the spine right to the sky. Lower the body and lift the gaze. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. But we do one more. Be in awe of the sensations of this pose. And now just circle. So just move the hips in a nice big circle, shifting the weight forward to the hands, back towards the heels. Just about 3 times, and then change the direction and just go the other way. Just move those hips. Let the shoulders become involved. And then just one more. Fantastic. Coming right back to the center, back up once again. Bring the right foot in front of you this time. Placing a hand on top of the thigh, keeping the posture tall. Breathe in. Exhale, glide forward. Inhale, back it up. Exhale, straighten the leg and reach down. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, move forward. Inhale, return, and exhale, reach down. Inhale, center, and exhale, forward. And then one more time, we're going to come back and we're going to reach and hold for just a moment. Walk the fingertips towards the front of the mat. Push the nose a little deeper low towards the leg. And then slowly bend the knee and move right into that nice deep low lunge. Stacking the knee over the ankle. How about we walk our foot a couple little footsteps over towards the right edge of the mat. Bring both hands into center and lower even more. Sinking those hips, rocking a little side to side. Place that right hand on top of that right leg. As you inhale, just turn towards the leg and pull your nose and knee towards each other. And then exhale, just simply push away from each other. Do that again, just pulling in and pushing away. Coming right back to the center. Start to back it up. Straighten the leg one more time, and this time keeping the right hand down, pull that left arm up. Fantastic. Bring the right hand back down, and now we're going to take that front leg and circle it around, spin around to open the gate once again to that right hand side. But this time, bending the knee, catch the ankle behind you. And then release, touch down, and return to tabletop position. Walking the hands back, bring the left foot in the front. Bringing the hands to the top of the thighs. First of all, just find that posture, take a breath, and then exhale, just glide forward. Inhale, back it up, and exhale, glide forward. Ooh, forgot to straighten the leg. Here we go, reach down and straighten. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale. We had a bonus in there. Inhale, back it up, exhale, straighten the leg, reach down. Inhale, come back up and come forward. And then one more time, let's hold the straight leg. So just bow forward. And begin to move the hands further towards the front of the mat. Allow the nose to go down just a little bit deeper. And then slowly begin to bend the knee and come back into a deep lunge. This time, let's move that foot a couple little steps towards the left edge of the mat, bringing both hands inside. Feel the hips just move closer to the floor, shift a little side to side. And now picking up the right hand and placing it on that right leg. Go ahead and pull it towards you as you bring your nose towards the knee. And then simply push it away and fall back. Do that again, just pulling in, snuggle in, and then push away. And then just once more, just pull in, press away, and then come back to the center. Bring the hands down and start to just walk it back. Keeping the right palm on the floor, lift up that left. Bring that top hand back down and just circle that left leg all the way around, spinning to open the gate one more time, but this time just bend the knee and reach for the ankle. Hold it right here. Fantastic. Releasing, touching down, returning to tabletop position. We are moving into a downward facing dog. So slowly lift the hips up and back. And remember, respect where you are throughout the process. Just accept it. Take a moment to just feel the pose. Good. And let's walk our hands towards our feet. Soften the knees and collect your elbows. Allow the body to hang. Keeping the weight a little off the toes, so pick those toes up and move them a little bit. Now lower the fingertips and like a rag doll, just begin to stand. Bringing the shoulders to the ears, circle them back a couple times and drop them down. Yeah, that feels so nice. And then one more time, leave them down as though you're putting the shoulders in your back pocket. Let the hands be by your side. Nice mountain pose. Now inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Open the heart. Inhale, reaching back up. And this time just bow forward, flat back. Touching down to the mat, walk forward to downward facing dog. And hold it right here. Moving the feet in just a little bit. Place the right foot on top of the left ankle. Think of putting the ankle bone between the big toe and the second toe. And just as though you're trying to push your heel into the floor. Inhale, now lift the heel and drift it to a plank pose. Inhale, lift up and press back. One more time, just slowly drift forward and hold. And then take that top foot and start to lift it and push back to one leg down dog. Bend the knee, stack and open the hip. Inhale, straighten it back up. And exhale, pull it in and put it down. This time rising to a high lunge. Of course, you can drop that back knee if you need to and just come once again into that low lunge. Perfect. Take a breath as you feel the fingers reach up a little higher. Exhale, pull the elbows down and maybe look up. Sense of wonder and balance here. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, glide the hands to the heart. Inhale, send the body forward. Exhale, move into a twist. Inhale, reach to the mat and step back to downward facing dog. Taking the left foot, rest it on the ankle of that right. The ankle bone between those toes. Just feel the toes push that heel towards the floor. And then inhale, begin to let the heel come up as we drift to a plank. And then exhale, back down to down dog, push with that top leg. Inhale, drift it back into one-legged plank. And then exhale, push back. And then start to float that foot off of the ankle and lift it up one leg down dog. Bending the knee, just let the hip stack and open. And then straighten it back up and bring it forward and put it down. Slowly rise all the way up to that high lunge. Settle in for just a moment. And now let's gently pull the elbows down and look up. Tune into that kind of unstable environment right now. And then inhale, reaching it right back up, glide the hands to the heart. Inhale, send the body forward, looking down at that front foot. And then exhale, move into that twist. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. Reaching to the mat, step back to a downward facing dog. Slowly step to the outside of your front hands, Malasana. Just deep, deep squat here. And then placing a hand behind you, we're just going to let our body come down to the mat. And we roll onto our back here. Perfect. Anchor the spine, allow the shoulders to touch down. Bring the knees and the feet to touch. Allow the knees to come right over the hips and cross the arms over your heart. Let's add some circular motions here, investing in our core. So just inhale as you pull the knees closer. Exhale as you send them in a circle. Inhale in, and then circle. In, and then circle. And in, and then circle. And then just go the opposite way. Using the exhale to send the legs away. The inhales to pull them towards you. Fantastic. And then once more. Fantastic. All right, keeping yourself in center. Push away the right leg. Pull it in. Left leg. And pull it in. Right leg. And pull it in. And left leg. And pull it in. Right leg. And pull. Left leg. And pull. Right leg. And pull once more. And bring them back to center. Slide the hands behind the base of the crown of the head, just right behind the base of the skull, I should say. And now inhale, bring everything into center. Exhale, send the legs out. Inhale, squeeze into a ball, keeping the elbows away from your knees. Just keep them facing outward and pull in. Tune into the abdominals as you squeeze in, feel them pull in and contract. And then let's go a couple more. And then one more. And then release and place everything on the mat. Extending the arms out wide, let the knees move to one side, and then simply to the other side. Just gently rocking side to side. And then bring them right back to center. Bring the knees back up and bring the legs straight up. Think of just resting your legs upon a wall. Reach your arms up to the sky at the same time, pull the shoulders to touch down. Perfect, let's start those circles again. So just at your own pace, the size that feels good for you today. Just remember to inhale as the legs come towards you and exhale as you send them away from you. And then reverse and go the other way. Exhale away, inhale in. So you can go really small or a bit bigger, it's up to you. Meet yourself where you are and be grateful for that. Coming right back to the center, we're going to lower the right leg and the left arm at the same time towards the floor. And then bring it back, bug pose. Left arm, right leg, left leg, right arm, and then come up and just keep switching. So your thumb heads to the floor. And your heel lowers towards the floor. Keep going, just lower. And then lift and lower. And then lift and lower, and then lift once more, just drop it down and bring it up. Bending the knees, crisscross the ankles, come into seated pose. Pulling the legs underneath you or whip them around. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Just take your time, child's pose or puppy dog, any version that works for you. Inhale, right leg comes to the sky. Exhale, bend and open up. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bring the foot forward and place it down. Turn that back foot around, rise to a warrior one here. Perfect. Inhale, big and tall. Now pull the elbows down and look up. And then exhale, push back to the sky. And then open up warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior. And then exhale into a beautiful extended side angle. Inhale into a peaceful warrior. And this time as you come into side angle, stay here, but circle the arm a few times, down and up, treating that shoulder to a nice circular motion, and then pause. Bring the lower arm to the ear and slowly rise back to the center. Release to warrior two, rotate the body. Bring both hands behind the back. Put them in an upside down prayer and then flip them over so the fingers are up. Begin to pull the front leg straight. Start to fold forward, allowing your heart to move forward. Keep your chin forward, facing the floor. Your gaze is forward. So stay now, look down at your big toe. Fantastic. And then slowly let the fingertips touch down to the floor. Maybe pull the toes off of the floor, keeping the heel there. Feel that hamstring stretch. And then placing the foot down, rotate the back foot and step back to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg comes up high. Exhale, bend and open the hip. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bring it forward. Spinning the back heel, bringing yourself to warrior one. Stay right here, pushing forward with the hips. Pull the elbows down, gaze up. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And extended side angle. And then peaceful warrior, as we return to side angle, circle the arms a couple times, full circles, down and up. Good, down and up. And then stay right here with arm at the ear. Lifting the lower arm up, engage the core as we return to center. And then open up to warrior two. Turn the body towards the front leg, dropping the hands behind you, flip them upside down. Prayer pose. Pull the front leg straight, take a breath, and then begin to move forward. So keep the body over the front leg, adjust the back leg if you need to. This can be done on the knees as well. And then begin to bow down and reach your fingertips towards the floor. Pulling the toes off the floor, keep the heel engaged, feel the stretching of the hamstring. And then place it down, spin the back heel, return to downward facing dog. Dropping the knees to the mat, lift the feet off the floor. Walking the hands slightly forward and out, move into position for push-ups. So let's take our body towards the floor and push up. Just dropping down and pushing up. Dropping down and pushing up. And dropping down and pushing up, dropping down and pushing up, and dropping down and pushing up. Two more, just lower and press and lower, and then child's pose all the way back. Allow the right arm to go under the left, pushing the shoulder towards the floor. And then inhale, stay here as we come up to tabletop, bringing the arm out, and let's continue to thread the needle. So push it through, pull it out, push it through, and pull it out. Press it through and pull it out. Once more, just press it through. We're going to challenge here. Bring it out and extend the left leg. Balance. Breathe in. Exhale, push it through. Inhale out. Exhale under. Inhale out. Exhale under. And inhale out. And then under. Bring it back out and bring the arm to the ear. Flex the foot and hold. Take a breath as you reach a little further, and then exhale, swing the arm around and tap the toe behind you and extend. Bring it back and tap it and extend it. Bring it back and tap it and extend it. See if you can catch the foot on this one. And push that foot into the hand. Pull the hand into you, turn the body. You've got this. And then release. Put the hand down and bring the knee down. Move back into a child's pose. Maybe that left wrist that has been supporting us needs just a little movement. So circle it around, bend and straighten the fingers, whatever feels good. And then settle back into a child's pose. This time the left arm goes underneath the right, pushing through, allowing the shoulder to stretch. And then inhale, tabletop with arm out at the side. Stay here, thread the needle. Push through, pull out. Push through, pull out. Push through, and pull out, and push through, and hold it out. Challenge, right leg extends behind you. Breathe in. Exhale, feed it through. Inhale, pull it out. Exhale, feed it through. Inhale, pull it out. Exhale, pull it through. And one more time, and then pull it through. Bringing it out, bring the arm to the ear, flex the foot and hold. Keep the hips square to the ground. Now inhale, go ahead and point this time and reach. Exhale, tap the toe behind you. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. And this time, try and catch that foot behind you best you can. Beautiful. Extend out long and bring the hand and the knee back down. Walking our hands back towards our knee, let's bring the right foot forward once again. This time we're going to let the toe crawl forward towards the front of the mat. We're going to reach our hand down. Now we're going to take the back knee and just move it back a little bit. We're going to just take it wherever you can. This could be it for you. Maybe you can go down in 2 splits. Maybe you have a brick nearby and you can place it underneath that top leg to support it. Be in awe of yourself, no matter where you go in this pose. It is not something we typically do every day. Sometimes those unexpected poses and postures bring us joy. So in order to get out of this, we're going to just, if you have the brick, remove it, fall back onto that back hip, pull the front leg in. This is a perfect opportunity to move into a pigeon pose. So glide into pigeon pose and hold it there. We have primed ourselves for this extended stretch in a splits. Some of us could prime all day long and we still cannot get into much of a split. That's okay. Meet you where you are. Pay attention to what you feel in this pose, and if you've needed to change position in pigeon to a more amenable pigeon pose, that's good. Tune into how it feels. And then finally, let's go ahead and begin to move out of this pose. We're simply going to move back into a tabletop position and walk our hands back. All right, we have one more side. So bring that left foot forward. Just gonna let the toe move forward. Gonna reach down to the mat, maybe just walk our back foot back. And then slide into whatever version. I love the brick underneath that front leg. Just that added support allows me to stay more square. That front toe is up towards the sky, not off to the side. So wherever you are, applaud yourself for the effort. All right, guys, it's time to come out of this. So we're just going to shift our weight over to the left, hold the front knee in. You have a brick there, get it out of your way and find your pigeon pose. Slowly begin to come out of pigeon, pushing away the floor, and then just lift and bring our knees back to tabletop position. Keeping our knees right underneath our hips, move the hands forward, and then keeping your gaze towards the front of the mat, bring the elbows down. And we're gonna move into puppy dog. So puppy dog keeps the hips over the knees. We're not moving forward or backwards like a child's pose. So from here, just move the arms further forward and press your chest to the mat and your chin towards the mat. Look towards the thumbs in front of you, or just bow the head if that's more comfortable. But feel that super deep stretch in the pits of the arms, the back of the arms. Beautiful. And now just shift forward. Land up on the forearms and then let the hips touch down. Lifting the heart up and forward. Pull the elbows towards the rib cage to elongate that sternum. Squeeze the bum. Beautiful. Now bring the right heel in 2 times towards the glute. 1, 2, release it. Left, 1, 2, release it. Right, 1, 2, release it. And left, 1, 2, release it. Right and left. And then right and then left. Fantastic. Reach the arms further forward, come all the way down to the floor. Bring the right arm underneath the left arm and just crawl it forward until you can push your shoulder towards the floor. Leave your chin on top of your shoulder or top of the arm. Just feel that deep stretch. And then lifting, just take that lower hand and just kind of walk it back to the center. And then we'll reverse. So slide the left one all the way through. Keep pulling it under until your shoulder comes towards the floor. Your chin is resting on that shoulder. Just relax into this pose. And then that lower hand, just lift and start to walk it back to the center and bring the hands to the heart or to the side of your chest. Slowly push to a full cobra pose. And then either come to your knees or tuck the toes and move into downward facing dog or child's pose. Perfect. Let's move back into our malasana. So step to the outside of the hands. Squat low and deep, hands at heart. And then we'll make our way back onto our mat. So walk back and have a seat. This time extend the legs straight out in front with the toes pulling towards the kneecaps. Bring the hands to the right outside the hips and push down. Get really tall, draw the belly in and lift it up into the rib cage. Squeeze the pelvic floor and lift it up towards the hips. Drop the chin to the chest. Soften the gaze. And then inhale, release the hands and reach to the sky. And exhale, go ahead and reach for your toes. Now, if you need to bend the knees to get to your toes, just bend the knees. Everyone's different. Meet yourself where you are. Inhale, get really long through the spine, and exhale, move forward a little bit more. And then lowering the hands to the side of you, drag them back alongside the legs, the body, and then roll slowly to the mat. Bring the arms overhead, and then bring the right leg up and reach for the foot. Lower down. Left leg comes up and reach. And lower down. Right leg comes up. And lower down. And left leg comes up. And lower down. And right leg reach, 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 and put it down. Lift the left and reach for it. And one more on each side, just reaching. Good, and reaching. This time bring the right leg up and catch it in your hands. Pulling in a little closer, hover that left foot off the floor. Breathe in, exhale, pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, then switch. And pull, pull, then switch. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. And pull, pull, and pull, pull. Bringing both legs up to the sky, lower the head down, and then bend the knees and place the feet on the floor. Rotate the body to face forward. Support the head and extend the legs long. Lifting that top foot off of the lower foot, kick it 2 times to the front and 2 times to the back, and 2 times to the front and 2 times to the back, and 2 times to the front, 2 times to the back, and 2 times to the front. And let's go 4 more sets. So kick, 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 kick. Keep the upper body right where it is. No movement. And kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick, and kick, kick. And then just 1 more. You've got this. Kick, kick, and then keep it back. Reach forward. Now sweep the arm across the hip as you bring the leg forward, and then sweep and reach, and sweep and pull it back, and then sweep and reach. Sweep and pull it back, and sweep and reach. Just once more, just pull it back, and then return to center. Take that top leg and simply lift it and lower it, and lift it and lower it, and lift it and lower. Squeezing it, feeling it. Oh yes, keep going. Just lift and lower, and lift and lower. We've got 2 more. Then we're going to take it in little batches of 2. So lift it up for 2, and down for 2, and up for 2, and down for 2, and up for 2, and down for 2, and up for 2, and down for 2, up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now lower. And 1, 2, 3, and lower. And 1, 2, 3, and lower. And 1, 2, 3. Now all the way up, 3 down. So take it up and lower 1, 2, 3, and lift it up and lower 1, 2, 3. Lift it up and lower 1, 2, 3, and lift it up and lower 1, 2, 3. Circle back, 2, 3, and 4 forward. Just for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Pulling the knee in, roll onto the back. Find it your sleeping pigeon. So take a moment to cross and push before you lift. So push that leg away. Oh my, definitely feeling that. And now slowly begin to lift that opposite side up towards you. Flex the feet, engage in some rock and roll. And then engage maybe in some stillness. Fantastic. Roll to a seated pose here. Moving that leg inside of the opposite one. Prepare for Janu Shavasana. So flexing the long leg. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, move forward. Inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, lower the chin closer to the shin. Sweep the inside arm up and over as it touches down behind you. Lift yourself up to a side stretch. Good. And then find your way right back to the center, where we'll just pull our knees in and swing it yourself around. Extend the legs out long. Roll back nice and slow. Bring the arms overhead and allow ourselves to roll up and roll back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, roll down the spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll, push forward. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, reach forward. And then inhale, come on back down. And release and let it go. Bring the arms by the side and bend the knees. Time to move ourselves to face forward once again. Supporting the head, legs are going to be out long. Perfect. Now keep the upper body right where it is. Lift the top leg and kick up for 2. So up for 2 and back for 2. Up for 2 and back for 2. And up for 2 and back for 2. And up for 2 and back for 2. Up for 2 and back for 2. You've got this. That's halfway. Let's go 4 more sets. Up for 2 and back for 2. That's 1. Up for 2 and back for 2. And up for 2 and back for 2. And up for 2 and hold it back, reaching forward. Now sweep and switch. Sweep and switch. And sweep and switch. Slide it back, leg comes forward, and then sweep and reach. Sweep, reach back. And then just one more time, sending it back, and then coming back to the center and holding here. Top leg goes up and down, and up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. We've got 2 more, and then we'll change it. Up 2 and down 2, up 2, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 2, down 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and lower, and 1, 2, 3, and lower, and 1, 2, 3, and lower, and 1, 2, 3, all the way up, down for 3, up, down, 2, 3, and up, down, 2, 3, and up, down, 2, 3, and up, and down, 2, 3. Lift it, circle back, 1, 2, 3, and then forward, for 4, for 3, for 2. Oh my goodness, pull it in, roll to the back, and then cross it over the opposite leg. Push the top leg away a moment. Just push it away. Tune in. Oh my. Is this a feeling of awe? I don't know. Surely can't qualify for amazement. And then begin to pull the opposite leg in and take your leaping pigeon, flexing the feet, invest in a little rock and roll side to side. Ah, yes. And then maybe a little stillness. to embrace what you're feeling. And then roll up to a seated pose, where we'll take a Janusharasana. So still is quite tight here. Ow. All right, anchor the long leg, pull the toe towards the knee, inhale, reach up, and exhale, reach forward. Inhale, seek more space, and exhale, push the chin towards the shin. Really feel that outside of that opposite leg, just still screaming. Fantastic. Inside arm lifts up and over as it touches behind you, just lift as a self all the way up. And this time, allow that top arm to come down as you just lift and turn right back to the mat. Pulling the knees forward, we're just going to find our way back down onto the mat, preparing for bridge pose. So bring the feet to the floor and lower all the way down. But before we go there, we had a beautiful split today. We're going to bring our right knee in. We're going to lift our head and our shoulder and extend the left leg. Breathe in and then pull, pull, switch. Just a few of these. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. We've got two more. And bring the right one right back in and hold. And then place the left foot on the floor and drop the head. All right, so we're going to reach down towards our ankle. We're going to pull our foot towards the outside of the mat and push our knee towards the floor. Big stretch for the quadricep. And then release it and put it on the floor. Bring that left knee in, reach for the ankle and kind of flip it, the foot back towards the glute and press that knee towards the floor. So it's just a really big stretch for that quadricep. And then release it and bring both feet to the floor, walking the feet in towards you. It's time for bridge pose. So roll the shoulders underneath you, push down with the soles of the feet and begin to float up, up, up. Once you kind of feel you've run out of space, create a little more room. Bring the shoulders underneath you. Maybe dig the heels in so there's no pressure on the top of the feet and the toes and the balls of the feet. And just lift a little higher, keeping the inner thighs engaged and pulling towards each other. One more breath in. And then exhale, let's slowly let everything go down. Moving our feet about as wide as the mat. Let the knees move to the right. And then allow the right foot to rest on top of the left leg. Pulling it down just a little deeper. Just close your eyes and enjoy this nice twist. Slide the foot off the top and then move the knees to the other side. Once they touch down, same thing. If that does not work for you, simply keep just the twist rather than the foot on the leg. Then glide the foot off of the leg and then just tick-tock the knees, just gently side to side, not all the way, just about halfway, releasing any tension. Finally, bringing the knees in towards you, give them a nice deep hug. Maybe give yourself a little rock on the spine. And then maybe happy baby. And then soles of the feet touch, lower the feet to the floor, allowing the hands to rest on the inner thighs or the thighs, just rest. And slowly draw the knees to touch. And allow the legs to slide out long. Right into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. So just find the breath, tune into the breath. Let's take a really nice 3-part breath. So the first part of the breath, you're just going to breathe in all the way into the belly. So feel the breath move through the throat, the rib cage, deep into the belly. Pause. Suck a little bit more into the rib, feel the rib cage expand. A tiny bit more into the throat. And then just ever so slow, let it all go. I encourage you to remember to let that exhale last a little bit longer than you think you can. It's wonderful to push that end of that breath out. So just breathe, close the eyes. Be in awe of this stillness and quietness in your mind and in your body. And then finally, just find a little bit of movement. So prepare yourself to make your way, as you know it, into an easy pose. And as you come into easy pose, bring the hands to the heart and bow the head. Today, may we just endeavor to maintain that sense of wonder throughout our day, throughout our week, and just throughout our life. Namaste. Get out of the way, girls. My mates came up to help me. Yeah.